Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Zach Hart, and Zach Hart. Is it better? I can't tell. Whatever. My name is Zach Hart, and this is. Excuse me. This is Dwarf Fortress. Weird. First things first, let's mute that. That's loading up. Let me just pull this up. Awesome. And let's see. Yep. That's what I thought. Thank you for the host, Rupert Harnsworth. No, I haven't really thanked you in a while, but yeah. And it's going all the way down. Oh, excuse me. Still can't believe that I found caverns right away. Not just that I found the caverns right away, but that I found the second cavern layer right away. That's the crazy part. Except I don't know how dangerous the second cavern layer is going to be. If at all. I'm not sure why exactly I did that, or why it amused me. But it did, so I did. Auto dump destroy. I think in a few moments I'm gonna turn around and grab my coffee. I wonder if that's a thing. If, like... Because if you sit there and think about it, the grass, the plants, even the animals had to have gotten down there somehow. So, if you sit there and you think about it, that somehow could be that somewhere in the world there's an entrance. Like an actual proper entrance. Maybe a cave or volcano. That would be nice. That would be interesting. Doing wow. You know, no. That means there's a good amount more than... Cloth thread. Stone rock. Cloth thread. Shit. I forgot that's what I was doing. Hopefully that we've threatened a silk. Hold up. I don't actually think it does. Let me just check that. Tendon no longer is needed. Okay, so I could use silk. I could use yarn. I could use plant fiber. Gonna be having silk soon enough. Unless, of course, it's glitched. Hopefully it's not glitched. Cool. It's probably been happening. Alright. Hold up. Who's having a strange mood? You are having a strange mood. Go to units. And I'm gonna see if I can GUI hack wish. Would that be under though? Creature. Yeah, well crafted. And then Oh, okay. Let's see which one he grabbed. He grabbed the cotton. Which reminds me, do I have any plants like that growing? No, I don't. Alright, well, I'm gonna grab my coffee. Gotta take care of this first. Cool. Oh. Okay, well, for one, oh, excuse me. I suppose we could use a little bit of steel anvil. artifacts. They want crutches, goblets, rings, plants, drinks, footwear, windows, quivers, earrings, and tools. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now I'm gonna be back. Come on. There we go. I've returned. And I question why. Exactly. A mini forge needs a thing, a string of cloth. Or hold on. Oh, wait. Description. Bands of cotton. Alright, okay. Fine, fair enough. object is adorned with hanging runes of cave spider silk. Cool. For those of you just joining the stream, we are currently thank you for joining the stream, and we are currently playing Dwarf Fortress with Dwarf Hack, Dwarf Therapist, a custom mod. Dwarf Hack, Dwarf Therapist, Sound Sense, and a custom hello, and a custom mod of my own making, which a link to can be found down below the stream if you are watching live on Twitch or YouTube, because I do that now, or in the description of the video if you're watching after the fact on YouTube. And yes, I am well aware of the fact that currently the streams of the past 2 weeks are still unlisted on YouTube. I'll be doing that after stream today, after recording the hour-long special for Sky Factory, which, as some of you may know already, Sky Factory is technically still on hiatus. That the hour-long special is all that I'm going to be doing on it. I'm still going to be focusing on Revolution 3. Only because I'm enjoying that more than Sky Factory at the current time, which is amusing because I'm pissed at both of them. But I've actually been enjoying Revolution 3. Even though it's an older pack. Oh. Hold up, was it? Hold on, I have to be right back again.
Borderlands 3. People on your friends list, if they sell weapons in the game, you can see those weapons in the shops and buy them.
What? So, but that... Why haven't they been doing this the whole time?
Technical limitations.
True. That just sounds awesome.
And here's another awesome thing.
Uh-oh.
Rare spawn enemies have a 20% chance to spawn, but when a friend encounters one in their game, it will dynamically create a mission in your game to take the enemy down.
Why are you an awesome series?
Because it's fucking Borderlands.
It's like, if you look at it, on paper, Borderlands shouldn't be this popular.
But screw the rules, they have guns with legs.
Exactly. On paper,
Here's another thing that makes it epic as hell. You don't have to exit the game to invite a friend. Just look through your in-game friends list at any time and invite them to play.
Cool. Yeah, I'm still so. Well, yes, of course, but I'm still just. I know I did these two grasses as a joke, but imagine how such a thing would happen. I'm like the cursor. It's the yellow box that's moving. It's currently over a tile that has sparse grass of aether. That is a meadow. Meadow grass. Grass that grows and behaves like a normal plant, but it's made out of metal. Now ask yourself this one simple question. How the fuck does that work? Like, does it behave like normal grass, or is it like really sharp and cuts you every time you walk on it?
Screw the rules.
So yeah, screw the rules. Oh shit, there's a little bit of a line. Aether grass. See if I can find the other one. Yep, there it is. There's the other one. Copper. So there's copper and aether. That's the two metals that have grasses. And I initially added aether grass, I think was the first one. It was either aether or copper. It was twofold. I added it for like two reasons. One, to see if I could, and two, as a joke. And, well, I can. It's made of metal, but it functions exactly like grass. I wonder how hard it would be to, like, make a biome.
Maybe it's a living metal and it's flexible.
Ooh. Okay. Now, on that regard...
Either flexible or haunted.
In that regard, one thing... Since obviously it's possible to make grass out of metal, what about other plants? Like in Minecraft, one of the mod pack, well, a lot of the mod packs, but one of the mods, the mystical agriculture, how we can get iron, we can literally grow iron bars, steel metal bars, because of that mod. How hard would it be to do the same thing in Dwarf Fortress? Because just picture it that way. Imagine if you are in an area that doesn't have that much in the way of metals. Like, for instance, let's say there's no iron. You've found no iron. But you need steel, because steel is one of the first good military metals that you can get your hands on. But if you don't have iron, you can't get steel. So what do? You wait, and wait, and wait, and then a merchant comes with an iron plant seed. Now you can grow iron. I know I saw like a thread on the Dwarf Fortress forums asking, like, it was like ages ago, and if I'm remembering correctly, the thread was asking if such a thing was actually possible, if we could get metal from plants. Actually, I think what it was is asking if they could set up a chicken. A chicken that its eggs would be metal bars. I think that's what the thread was asking. But that's something you see in Minecraft as well with the that chickens mod. Yeah. More importantly, it's possible to do that in Minecraft. Sure, cool, whatever. What about Dwarf Fortress? How hard? Like, I'm pretty sure it would probably require some dwarf hackery. That is dwarf hack. Probably, unless there's a way to like do it in interactions or something. But if it does require dwarf hack to do something like that, then, well, for one, I don't really have that much coding knowledge. So something like a plant that you can use to grow metals, that's like down the line anyway. But if it requires dwarf hack, then anything that would require something like dwarf hack is so far down the line for me, simply because compatibility. That is to say, I want my mod to be completely self-contained, to the point that you can take the files, drop them into your brand new copy of Dwarf Fortress, and not need any further setup. That is, no dwarf hack, no whatever, nothing else is needed. Just Dwarf Fortress. That way. So the reason I do it that way is because, as I said in the thread for my mod, is what happens when there's a major update for Dwarf Fortress that breaks everything. Well, now we have to sit there and wait for Dwarf Hack to update to that version in order for me to turn around and update my mod to the new version. But since my mod currently is self-contained, yes, it only adds plants and stones and metals at the current moment. But since it's self-contained, once that update for Dwarf Fortress drops, I can download Dwarf Fortress, check to see if my mod, if there's any errors with my mod, and quickly release a patch if there is. Boom, done. Now I can continue working on actually creating more content for the mod. Which, as I said, the mod is currently in an alpha beta mixed stage where I'm just adding things every single update. Eventually, there will be a time where the updates are...
It's in a state of constant panic.
Yes, it's in a state of constant panic. And...
Am I done? Am I not done? I don't fucking know!
Yep.
Oh, Borderlands, you remember Shoot Me in the Face?
Yeah, Shoot Me in the Face guy?
Shooty McFace.
Yeah? Eeh.
I think they added his brother into Borderlands 3.
Oh, dear God.
There's an early mission where players have to shoot somebody in their butt as a part of a bonus. And the reward weapon the players get for doing this is called the butt plug.
Alrighty.
Gearbox.
So, I don't know if it's
another neat thing before we continue. Borderlands 3's minimap has a fog of discovery.
Ooh, interesting.
Enticing you to explore every corner.
Interesting. Yeah. So, the I think it was a Borderlands 3 trailer. But yeah, it was a Borderlands 3 trailer. I don't remember like which number trailer it is, or if it's even the most recent trailer. But a couple of days ago I saw one of the newer Borderlands 3 trailers. Not the reveal trailer, obviously. But I have two questions
like
about
the actual trailer stuff.
Yeah, the actual trailer stuff. I just have two questions from that trailer.
What?
One, I want to know exactly how Lilith became not Siren.
I know, because in one of the reveal trailers, we see her on the ground reaching for the vault key, and her siren markings are gone.
Yeah,
and then in the new actual trailer, you see her. She walks up, she's a siren, talking about how there's 6 sirens in the universe. I used to be one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I need you.
So you have seen that trailer.
Whoa. Well, of course I did.
True. But yeah, that trailer. I have another question about that.
Oh, that's why I was confused about the Xbox app. They changed it to Xbox Console Companion.
Oh, cool. But yeah, that trailer. I have another very important question that needs to be answered. Who's the kid?
Oh, from the reveal?
Yeah,
the one fist bumping?
Yeah, in the new
that was one of the reveal trailers.
Yeah, in that trailer, it looks like Lilith is training them to be a siren.
Possibly they could be a siren, or they just like to destroy shit.
Yeah, true. It's like okay, but the important question is, who is that kid? Is it
we'll find
her
out
kid?
When the game comes out.
It's like, is it her kid? Is it even possible for sirens to have kids?
Who knows?
Well, I mean, the developers know. At least, I hope they would know. Because I know the internet. That's going to be one of them. If they ever do a Q&A, that's going to be one of the questions. Is that Lilith's kid? I will be surprised if it's not the first question. Actually, second question. First question.
2 is backwards compatible. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd be surprised if it's not the second question. Because the first question obviously has to be, what the fuck happened with Lilith? Maybe the out of nowhere DLC for Borderlands 2 will explain that.
Maybe.
Because the thing with that DLC is that it's the build up for 3. So maybe both of those questions, what happened to Lilith and who is that kid, are answered in that DLC.
The fight for Sanctuary?
Yeah.
Oh crap, this disc is dirty.
Heh.
Or it's just old.
Probably a mix of both. That reminds me. Are you kidding me? Alright, so...
What?
The office needs improvement. Really? Really? Your office? Fine. Have cabinets. Here. Have a cabinet.
Oh crap, it
Machine cabinets.
crappy doodles.
Door. Wait, hold up. Did I? Okay, yeah. Door. Mwah. Yeah. Bum 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 I mean, technically, we're not allowed to do that song until it actually is the Hall of the Mountain King. You know, actually sitting there thinking about it, that would be very interesting. So you've got you've got Titans, you've got Forgotten Beasts, you've got like really ancient things. I think those are called Forgotten Beasts as well. Yeah. So like the Forgotten Beasts. Could you imagine, like, if the simulation level of Dwarf Fortress gets high enough that benevolent Forgotten Beasts becomes a thing?
Probably will.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Probably will eventually. But could you imagine that? Imagine, like, you got your dwarves, you got your fortress, the king comes along, you've got the mountain homes, and then a forgotten beast decides to make your fort their home.
I'm coming in. But you can't fit. I'm coming in. Make a bigger chamber.
Just the very concept of it's like, okay, if that were to happen, it would. Let's say that becomes a feature. It would be cool if the feature gets far enough that the dwarves slowly, over the generations, start worshipping the forgotten beast instead.
Nice.
Kind of like if it's Cthulhu. Or in that whole mythos of things. Which apparently H.P. Lovecraft is not the only author for.
Oh, neat. It is a nice, interesting thing for Borderlands 3.
Oh?
Players can capture new vehicles and add them to the catch-a-ride station.
So,
Limited.
So if I see a literal tank, I could.
There are tanks.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like a literal actual, like, with the gun barrel and everything. I see a tank. I take that tank. I bring it over to the catch a ride. I could turn around and go to a different area and take that very tank. Is that what that is saying?
Ooh. Each Vault Hunter has 3 action skills to choose from. They can equip one at a time, except Zane, who can have 2.
Cool.
Ooh, that's a neat one. So Amara has Phase Slam, we've seen that used. Phase Grasp, we saw that. And Phase Cast. She sends an astral projection of herself, dealing damage in its path. Awesome.
So she is a JoJo character.
Yes.
I love that joke. Oh, damn it. Ooh, hey, I found the water. Oh, wait, no, I found more water. Wait, no.
Oh, Claptrap is now General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders.
Yeah, more water. Oh, dear.
God damn it, Claptrap.
What the fuck was Lilith thinking?
She probably had nothing to do with it, he decided it himself.
Probably. Either that or she did it to shut him up. I say she did it to shut him up. He has no actual power. He's just a general in name only. Oh, shit.
So here are the weapons manufacturers for Borderlands 3.
Hmm?
Teddior,
Of course.
Children of the Vault, Dahl, Maliwan, Jacobs, Pangolin, Torg, Hyperion, Vladoff, and Atlas.
Wait, the Children of the Vault get their own?
Yeah.
Well, that can't be good.
IGN encountered a rocket launcher that fires cheeseburgers. Okay then.
Excuse me? But what? A rocket launcher?
That fires cheeseburgers.
Then there's the gun that fires guns.
Oh, here. The Children of Vault weapons use an overheat mechanic instead of the reload.
Oh, nice.
That was in one of the trailers where it showed the Vault Hunter cooling down the gun with a squirt gun.
I don't know why that amused me. I really don't.
Okay, the same with the tiers. White is common, green uncommon, blue rare, purple epic, and orange legendary. The same tiers. Good, good, good.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Legendary weapons are almost outside of the tiering system, often have unique and completely different mechanics from typical weapons. Normally.
Yeah, of course.
The higher your level is, the higher tier weapons you can come across. Neat.
Yeah, that makes sense. So, like, when you're at level 1, there's, like, pretty much no chance that you're gonna find a legendary.
Yes.
Unless you completely and
The
utterly...
game takes about 30 hours if players beeline it.
I see.
It's gonna take fucking forever.
Yup.
Explore everything.
You know, that would actually be an interesting way to develop an RPG game. Sit there, set up the map, set up the story, like the main story from start to finish, and then turn around and do a scattering of side quests.
Yeah.
So, like, you can sit there, and say, okay, this is the story. Boom, 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 done. And in a future update, they start working on adding in the side quests. And who knows, maybe after that, they shock everyone and the story actually branches. And I don't
maybe
mean
enemies are now kink enemies.
Huh. And I don't mean...
The reason is because of how derogatory the name midget became.
Of course. Yeah. And when I say the story branches, I don't mean the fake branching from Mass Effect.
Fuck that.
I mean actual proper branching. And I still want to see an RPG game. And if anyone watching either now while I'm live or after the fact months from now on YouTube, if anyone knows of a game that's like this, feel free to mention it to me and I'll look into it. But I would love for there to be a game where, as a part of the story, your character can choose to be either a part of the quote-unquote good guys or quote-unquote bad guys. Like, for instance, what we were talking about last night in while playing Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah. Why can't we join the Empire? Right? Imagine if a part of Final Fantasy XIV's story, you get the option to join the Garlean Empire. Imagine that. That's what I'm talking about. It's the Eorzea is the Eorzean Alliance is the quote-unquote good guys, and the Garlean Empire are the quote-unquote bad guys. Imagine if before the Grand Company selection, you had the option of continuing to side with Eorzea, or joining the Garlean Empire. Imagine if you had that option. And of course, if you were to choose Garlean Empire, obviously you would get access to the who knows how much magitech that they have, obviously.
Exactly.
And I don't mean like, oh, it's just an aesthetic choice where you get different sets of armor, but the main story is unaffected. No, I mean like
alternate storylines.
Yeah, full-on alternate storylines for choosing like the different factions. And yes, technically you could sit there and say the Grand Companies are the factions, but there's no...
They're not really factions. It's more like you get this color stuff or this color stuff.
Right, like I said, where it's in Final Fantasy XIV, really technically it's just aesthetic choice.
Yeah.
That's it. But if they were to go even further and say Eorzea or Garlean,
that would make it so they could add so much more stuff to the game. Like they could add in full-blown player versus player wars.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like what was the game that did that?
PlanetSide 2.
Well, PlanetSide 2, but there was an MMORPG game that, other than Blade and Soul, it's older. Well, Blade and Soul as well. That also has that mechanic.
Blade and Soul does it the best.
Yeah, Blade and Soul does it the best.
Well, there's also Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls
But you
Online.
need to get the DLC to access the wars.
Yeah,
That's
that's...
the only sad part. But other than that, it's got it.
Wait, no, you don't.
Yeah, you need the DLC to access the Imperial capital, and that's where the player versus player wars take place.
That's for the fancy Imperial capital stuff. But the wars are a separate server. I know,
dude. I looked into it, and you, in order to do the actual true player versus player wars, not that stupid server bullshit. There's the actual true in-game war. You need the Imperial DLC in order to access Cyrodiil, which is where the true war is taking place. Which is where you get like the special things to unlock, like special crafting merit things. That server one is just like the player versus player war server.
Yeah.
But the Cyrodiil is the lore-based war.
Right.
I don't count those stupid server bullshits they do.
Oh,
so that's not really like the balanced version of it.
True. Although it's still pretty fun. Yeah.
But imagine if they did it though, where you could join the Garlands.
Exactly.
Fight against the heroes of light.
Yep. Just imagining.
Fucking awesome.
Just imagining that. how I would do it so that it would actually be interesting.
What they could do is they could do it after Shadow Bringers.
Yeah, they could do it after Shadowbringers.
The main point of Shadowbringers is you're fighting against the corrupt warriors of light.
Right. But yeah, one of the things that they could, like, say they did that from the beginning, where you could potentially join the Garlean Empire instead of Eorzea. How I would set it up is that, like from kind of like in Pokemon, how you have that rival. That's how I would set it up. So like from the beginning, you've got your like friend, partner, whatever you want to call it, but then comes the choice of Eorzea or Garlean. And they choose the opposite choice of you. So if you choose to be a warrior of the light with the Eorzean Alliance, they split off and join the Garlean Empire. And they could be like a recurring villain boss thing.
That would be awesome.
But, and of course, obviously, if you choose the Garlean Empire, then they become a warrior of light with the Eorzean Alliance. And once again, they could be a recurring villain boss. Well, not really villain, because technically, in the lore, the warriors of light are the good guys. But that's because that's the side we're on. If we're on the Garlean Empire's side, would we really be sitting there saying, "Oh yeah, we're the bad guys and the light are the good guys"? Would we really be saying that?
Who knows?
Well, I mean, it's possible there are some.
Yeah, there's really only one thing you could say about this. In war, there is no black and white.
Exactly.
Only gray.
Exactly. There is no... War is not... An actual war is not a war between good and evil. yes, that's how it always is in fantasy RPG games. But if you actually sit there and think about it, does the Overlord dude that's the final boss, does he really actually sit there and say, yes, I'm evil? Does he really do that? No.
Well, except when they sit there doing the whole evil monologue of how they're going to conquer the world.
Well, yeah, but even...
Then there are a few times where they actually admit to being evil.
Yeah.
Like when they go, I am the necessary evil this world needs.
Right, exactly. But the point still stands. No one actually ever sits there and says, yes, I am evil. Not in reality. Yes, their morality is twisted. Supposedly twisted. But they don't sit there and say, yes, I'm evil and I enjoy being evil. Sometimes they do, but that's usually the crazy people. The point being is you never actually... Because if you actually sit there and think about it, you may be a good person. And you may be the hero of your story. But you potentially could be the villain in someone else's story. And that's why morality is really actually such a gray area. Even when you sit there and say morality is good or evil, light or dark, it's still a gray area because, like I just said, you may be one of the most kindest, genuine people out there. You're still going to be the villain in someone's story. That's just a fact of life.
Yes.
And that's why the concept of the cartoonish villain in some of the, in actually a growing number of the modern RPG games who sit there and are like, yes, I'm very evil. That's unrealistic. No one sits there and says, I am evil, so this is the reason I am doing this. The reason I am taking over the world is because I am evil. That's not a reason. They're evil because you're on the other side. And that's one of the things that slightly annoy me about how, and this is a little political, but it annoys me that that's how the United States has been pushing the wars lately. Really ever since the Cold War. Because if you look before the Cold War and even a little bit of like World War II, it was, they are the enemy. That is why we need to fight them. They are the enemy. It wasn't really until World War II and the Cold War that it shifted to, they are evil. And if you notice, because of that, there was a shift in the consciousness of the general public of the United States. And it's groups like Greenpeace and all those other groups that prey off of that concept. Because ever since the Cold War, in the public consciousness of the United States, there has been a boogeyman. And it wasn't really until near the end of the Cold War and after that that boogeyman became the government itself. Is it true? Possibly. But most likely not.
Okay. So, I stumbled across a post in the League of Legends forums.
Yeah?
Someone complaining that they got banned for being a toxic asshole. I read through through their chat log. I'm like, why are you saying you didn't deserve to be banned when you're sitting there being a toxic asshole before the game even started? I love this how but the only thing childish in this post, grow up. They're talking about the person who posted it.
Yeah.
They replied, but deleted the comment, and he goes, and someone responds going, "You just proved this point." Also, in before deleted. Bronze? Check. Negative win rate? Check. Massive ego? Check. Flaming like there's no tomorrow? Check. Perhaps you should reconsider this post. Trash talking before game even starts. Have you even looked in the mirror lately?
Well, that's a concern. Oh dear, I might need...
I'm permanently banned for something way worse, and I know sometimes it feels like right I just banned you or punched you for little things. However, read your logs, man.
So, I'm a little concerned about this fort.
What'd you do now?
Inside the fort itself, there's giant cave spider silk webs. The webs.
And you haven't found any spider.
Here's the problem. So, this right here lists all known wild animals and, of course, the merchants. But in particular, the wild animals. And any invaders, but there's no invaders. Anything that's not of the fort. Let's put it that way. So we've got the merchants. And we've got wild animals. Stork, 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 bobcat, falcon. Down here.
Spider.
Stork, stork. No giant spider. And looking at dead missing, no dead spider.
Uh-oh.
That means there's a giant cave spider
Somewhere. Okay, so, we got some idiot agreeing with this idiot.
Really?
To be honest, I agree with him. There are people too childish to use chat in-game, and they should simply be muted. Now he will just have to make a new account and be more angry than before. I'm tired of my friends getting banned, and I have to play garbage norms for a month because he isn't even level 30. I think Riot needs to rethink this multiple account garbage and realize that just leads to an increased disconnect in the game and your account in general. Now there's even less reason to hold back from calling people retard, etc., etc. If you throw out a punishment like a permanent ban that easily overwords, learn the English person. Nobody's gonna have a deep commitment to any one particular account, and obviously that's the case. Nobody in the league has less than 2 or 4 accounts after you play for a while. First off, this comment is part of the issue with the league community. If you don't flame in chat, AFK in games, and don't act like a total asshole of game, you will never have any issues. Thank you for saying it.
Exactly.
I've had my account for years, only one I have ever met, because I don't constantly flame and harass other players. You all blame Riot for these problems, but honestly, they are doing a good job. They can doing a good job, doing as good a job as they can. They missed an as. When their community is so overwhelmingly toxic and refuses to accept blame. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's the real problem.
Toxic the player base is. We're lucky we don't get all those toxicity a lot, but we did experience it one game.
Yeah,
I wanted to strangle the guy with his own intestines.
I've experienced it a few games.
Maybe look at yourself before you look at Riot, why you need 5 different accounts.
Exactly.
Oh, and they're back with another fucking paragraph. I do think their punishment system could use some work, though.
Yeah. See, okay.
We have reached peak stupid.
Okay. Here's the thing. And here's the big thing.
We have reached peak stupid levels.
Here's the
big. Go for retard.
Here's the biggest thing.
Penis. That's the biggest thing.
Well, if you're toxic, you get a temporary ban. Right? Temporary ban.
You continue to be toxic, you get a longer ban. You still continue to be toxic, you lose your fucking account.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I believe that they should take it one step further. That is, if you sit there and make another account so that you can continue being toxic.
IP ban?
IP ban. Now here's the thing. Here's the big thing about that. Let's say that doesn't stop them still. They make another account and play it on someone else's computer. If they're sitting,
that's what this person says in the second paragraph.
Really?
I don't think they should jump to permanent bans right away. They should be shorter and they should be based on IP. Wow, they said something smart actually.
Yep.
I love how another person responding to this person saying, nobody in the league has less than 2 accounts after you play for one. Playing since the beginning, only 1 account.
I only have 1 account.
I know. This account is from launch, that's all I'm gonna say.
Oh dear.
I can't believe that there are people actually defending this dumbass.
Yeah, but here's the thing with any community.
Oh my god, here we go again. In all 100% honesty, you aren't wrong. Games that ban you for an optional in-game chat despite putting money into the game is kind of absurd, and it is a lazy, unhelpful way of dealing with toxicity. No, it's the best way.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Tyler 1. He got so bad that as soon as he'd make an account, he'd get banned.
Yep.
He'd make an account and it would trace the IP and ban.
And here's the fun thing about Tyler 1. He was that bad that he reformed. And because he reformed, like actually genuinely reformed, Riot was like, all right, if you're serious about this, boom. Suddenly he's the poster boy.
Because he reformed, made himself better, made himself a good person again. And so Riot's like, okay, you're doing better. Let's see what you can do with that.
Yeah, he still trash talks, but it's not toxic.
But he's not a toxic asshole.
Yeah, that's the big part. Because when you're talking PvP game, whether it's 1v1 or team-based, there's going to be trash talking. Period. There's no way around that. That's why there's a difference between toxic players and people just having fun. Thought I should add that toxic players can always smurf, giving them a fresh account to be toxic with all over again. That's not smurfing, you fucking idiot! Yeah, smurfing is...
Smurfing is when a very talented, high-ranking player makes a new account.
Exactly.
Not make a new account to keep being toxic.
Yeah.
I like how this response. He is wrong. Having the access to chat doesn't mean you go keyboard warrior and start belittling and calling your teammates names regardless of their part. It's absurd to think his rage was excusable. Let's go back up here and read an excerpt from this chat. Stop queuing for ranked. It's not for you because none of you can lane against him. All you do is feed. I love how kids think that's angry. It's a fact.
What?
Where else?
Uh-oh. Okay, looks like it was just Twitch.
You're the one with a 10-game losing streak. Stop queuing ranked in game. 8-game losing streak and all you play is team up. Mundo isn't saving you kids. Stop queuing ranked. You're dog shit. S7 Kaleidoscope. 100%, 120% not banned. Kid mad up point out he doesn't belong ranked. It's not toxic, it's facts. Let's see, what else do we got here that's really good? There's a reason you lose every ranked game you queue Vlad. Says the kid non-stop pinging my flash timer. He's autistic mad. All because I proved he doesn't belong in ranked.
What?
Yeah.
That...
And he's saying that he was unjustly banned.
That hurts my head.
I can feel the cringe here.
Oh, that just hurts my head. That just hurt my head.
It's fair you got banned, but I also want the inters to face the same justice. All the inters' actions should be noted, and flamers too. I'm not defending toxic behavior, but the teamo should be checked too. How do we know? We don't have the full chat log. All they gave was their side, which still showed they were a toxic asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
I disagree. Being put in the environment that OP put his team is probably the biggest reason his team did poorly. Not to mention, he even knew from the start they had low win rates, unless he was just talking crap. With OP's attitude, even before the game started, there's no wondering why his team did poorly. Yeah, you get a toxic person, you're gonna do poorly just to affect their win rate. You're gonna lose intentionally just to fuck them.
Yeah.
Some of these people are idiots.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't remember how long ago it was, but Afromoo, another one of the popular League streamers. I don't remember if he's still in a team or not, but he popped onto a Smurf account. Here's the fun thing. It wasn't his Smurf account. Someone else gave him permission to use the account, which technically is illegal, but there was a particular reason why he was doing it. They were being that person was being harassed by a toxic player. And here's the fun thing,
dude.
What?
I cannot possibly imagine why you were punished.
Oh, the sarcasm.
Holy shit! There's a comment here that's -22. Based on what is happening with NB3, I'm gonna say this guy should not be punished. If Riot won't punish these toxic ass streamers, they shouldn't punish us. Reply to that, just a facepalm.
Yeah, it's like, does nobody remember what happened to Tyler 1? Right?
The person that got so toxic that they were the first IP ban.
Yup.
Oh, hello.
Well, Sir Hikari.
Would that be Sir or Senior Hikari?
I'm saying Sir because wouldn't Senior be...
That's the abbreviation for Senior.
True. So Senior Hikari, Sir Hikari.
Sir Hikari, Senior Hikari.
And whichever one it is. But yeah, so...
You inform us.
Yeah, that's all they have to say. LOL.
Maybe they did.
Oh, senor.
Oh, senor.
Senor. Hola. I'm gonna be honest, that's the only Spanish I know.
Hey, you know taco.
Oh yeah, taco. The meme. But yes,
You know taco. You also know queso.
cheese. God damn it, now I want the queso salsa dip. Wait, whose accent?
Quietly awaiting the response.
See, that's really the problem with the fact that because like there's really no distinction between who is talking.
It's just a mishmash of voices.
Yeah.
God damn it, the Commander Lilith is still on 87% done. Fuck.
Haha.
Well, here's some nice, interesting thing on, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh.
It was inspired from Sherlock Holmes.
I can kind of see that. Ugh. Alright. Okay. So what was I saying? Before we got distracted?
I have no fucking clue. Wait, Dr. Disrespect was banned on Twitch?
Huh.
What?
Oh. Yeah, that's mostly this fort is kind of in a state of. Mostly this fort is kind of in a state of flux because it's like right at the cusp of FPS. Oh, excuse me, FPS death. So I'm not really doing anything major. I guess
We're trying to find a spider that invaded the fort and is hiding.
Yeah, there's a
There's a giant spider in the fort somewhere, but it's not on any list.
Yeah, like as you can see, there's giant cave spider silk, but when I look at the list, no giant cave spider. I don't know if that's like just like randomly spawned or if like it's hiding. I'm thinking it's hiding. Hold up. Let me check the reports. No recent announcements. Ah, damn it, don't tell me. No. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Wait a minute. The only thing from that is effortlessly deflected by the cobalt steel spear. That's it. You were.
What deflected it?
I don't know.
Spooky. Spoopy.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any, like, sort of a thing about the... Oh, shit, yes.
Oh. You find it?
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, still haven't found... So there's no logs, which means there wasn't any fight. Which means it came...
What deflected the spear?
I don't know! And whose spear?
Effortlessly deflected by the cobalt spear. What happened?
I don't know. It was a sparring match, so I know that much.
But still, where's the spider?
I don't know.
I've never seen spider silk spawn without a spider.
Exactly. Like if I go down into the cavern, see if the spider is still there. The small spider. No, it doesn't look like the small spider is still there. But yeah, it does not spawn without a spider, and I didn't GU hack it. Ugh. I didn't GU hack it in. I would have hacked in this.
Stumbled upon it.
Yeah, I just stumbled upon it. So there is a giant spider, cave spider, somewhere. I'm thinking it's hiding in the cavern. But where? Alright, see. Cave spider. Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. That's the only place that it could be. It's somewhere in the cavern, hiding. Like, because I don't have the whole cavern explored yet. Plus, there's the fact that I also have to... Okay. Funny. Here's my entrance area to the first cavern layer. Right next door to that is the entrance to the second cavern layer. It's like that's like the quickest I've found the second cavern layer. Just like boom, first cavern, boom, second cavern. Alright, let's see oh wait. Not actually sure how I do the sending squads in though. I know it has to do with the points and routes and stuff. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna say... Actually, how I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna look. So, look. That's regular, that's still regular cave spider silk. Because if I can find giant cave spider silk in the cavern, then that means it is hiding in the cavern, and that spot is close to, possibly close to where it is.
Or maybe it's actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
I still wouldn't be surprised if he was behind, if like legitimately he was behind that.
You turn around the corner, it's actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Like if we actually look at like a Shia LaBeouf, it would not surprise me one bit if he sat there and said, "Make a song about me being a cannibal."
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past him.
I still love the end of that video where he's the only one in the crowd clapping.
Yeah. Ugh. Alright.
Oh god.
Well, I've got no other choice, so... I could do the cat method. I don't remember how to do the cat method, though. Which, of course, is a problem. Alright, where's my entrance? Oop. No, that one. Oop, that button. Alright, so let's see. Can I get to there? Duh. Tree chopping. Because there's trees all over the place. I'll just do tree chopping. Oh. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I could definitely do
Just
that.
close all the access.
Just close off the cavern. It's like, nope, nope, nope. We're not doing it.
Just nope.
But
Nope. Oh god, it got through.
But at the same time, there's water. Luckily, we're not in a desert, so the cavern water isn't that important. But at the same time, what if there's a siege?
You get all your dwarves in the cavern, lock the cavern closed, hide in there with the giant spider.
Yep. Yeah. But at the same time, there could also be like a forgotten beast. I know the giant spider isn't a forgotten beast because if it was, one, I would have received an alert. Two, it wouldn't say it's giant cave spider silk. It would say like the name of the forgotten beast, Silk.
Like that one time.
Like that one time. Luckily, its silk wasn't poisonous, so I didn't have to worry about, oh shit, my fort is about to die because poisonous spider silk. Although I don't actually...
That would have sucked.
That would have sucked. Yeah, and like how I took care of the giant spider forgotten beast was I locked it in a room. And stupidly, I didn't think about it, but... Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Yes.
Oh.
Send in a squad, find the spider.
Okay, so here's the thing. It got into my fort already.
It's already in there.
I don't know if it's already in there because, again, it's not showing up on the list. I don't know if it works that way.
Send
But
squads into the fucking caverns.
Just give me a moment. I'm taking care of things. What metal is that? Oh, silver. And this is pitch blende. Which I'm laughing about the pitch blende thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. Like obviously it got into the fort at one point. So if it went back into the cavern without me noticing it, what I could do quite simply is put a bunch of traps. Let's press the right button. Put a bunch of traps. Well, that wouldn't really work. Like put a bunch of traps here, and then a bunch of traps here, because obviously it went out and placed some silk. And well, I can't put the traps there because I think that counts as a construction.
Oh my god, Torg weapons are amazing in Borderlands 3.
Aren't they
Not
always?
only are they explosive, but you can switch fire modes and shoot out sticky bombs that explode when you reload.
Awesome.
We assigned a team of 10 people to count every gun in Borderlands 3 at a rate of 1 gun a second. It would take them 3 years to count them all.
Dear God.
My god, do it. Do it, Borderlands. Do it, Gearbox. Do it.
And,
Explosions?
about the whole stream delay thing. I understand that. There's always going to be stream delay. My internet personally, and my computer itself, aren't really that good. So, I mean, they're good enough, but they're not that, like, I'm not using a dedicated gaming computer. So there's going to be some stream delay. And depending upon where you are, the stream delay might be even worse.
Yes. Sometimes it's not much of a lag. Sometimes it's like all minutes.
Yeah. Sometimes
it just crashes.
Which is annoying. Depending upon certain factors, I might just hit the retire the fortress and do a new one. Use a smaller area.
Can't wait to try this in April, and I'll be trying it in September. Can't wait. You support awful business practices that hurt the gaming industry. Congrats. Sure. Someone breaking up the monopoly that Steam had is evil.
Yeah, but remember, they're only evil because of the Epic Game exclusives.
Oh, God.
That's the only reason they're evil, because they're pulling games off of Steam.
And it's not Epic pulling games, it's the developers deciding to switch.
Yeah.
And yet they're blaming Epic. It's hilarious. No, I actually don't. I play on PS4. That's what we're playing in September. But good try at degrading people because they see things differently. I like this reply to that is, people are generally more interested in pointing fingers and choosing negativity. It's not his fault. He's indoctrinated to believe that Borderlands franchise is anywhere because of the Epic Games debacle. Epic Games equals new early access. That way we'll get a more polished game on Steam. Oh my God, I never looked at it that way. Holy shit.
And that makes sense. Oh shit.
Because most games are going to be releasing on Epic early, then Steam later on the line.
Exactly. What? Do they think that they're going to get the release version? Do they think that's what's going to happen? No, they're going to get the updated, patched, and fixed version.
The badass creator of badass dude. I forgot that Torg did that.
I'm going to be honest. I would not be surprised if behind the scenes, that's what's actually going on. If Epic Games they're not actually Epic Games exclusives, they're Epic Beta exclusives.
Apparently there's a billboard in one of the Borderlands games that says, Mr. Torg approves this shit. Because reasons!
Only Torg. Just only Torg. Okay, once again.
Torg and Mega Man would get along very well.
True. Megumin.
Mood, every time I see something about this game, wub 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 wub. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone.
Alright, once again, for those of you just joining the stream, thank you for joining the stream. If you're watching this live on Twitch or YouTube, we are currently playing Dwarf Fortress. with Dwarf Hack, Dwarf Therapist, a SoundSense, the Space Fox Graphics Pack, and a custom mod with of my own making, which a link to can be found down below the stream if you're watching live on Twitch, or in the description of the video if you're watching after the fact over on YouTube. As well, if you would like a dwarf named after you, all you have to do is speak up in chat if you're watching live on Twitch or YouTube, or leave a comment down below the video if you're watching after the fact over on YouTube. Yes, I stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. That's simply because if I don't, it takes a little bit too long for the video to actually upload over on YouTube. So I just stream it directly to YouTube anyway. I mean, it's an option that I have, so I might as well, right?
Yeah. I just saw funny. Shane. Do y'all actually have these 1 billion gums numbered, or do you throw numbers on these gum posts at random? Answer yes, Mr. Torg. Oh yeah, Granny Torg.
Talk. How much talk do I have? Why are those items forbidden? Are they? Alright, so they're not still here. Granted, the diplomat is a friendly sword dwarf. What?
Friendly swords dwarf.
Hold up. Is that because of the... Could that be because of the shrine?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it says all visitors welcome. Holy shit. But it's literally just, the shrine is literally just a room right now. It's just a room. There's no statues, there's no worship things. It's just a room.
That's all it needs.
I mean, I'd have understood. Yeah.
That's just all it needs right there.
Fine. That's the only thing that I could think of that would cause dwarves to... the friendly dwarves to come by. I mean, the only other thing that I could think of is that they're partied up with the liaison. So when the liaison leaves, they leave. That's the only other thing that I can think of, but I don't think the game has that kind of mechanic in where the liaison can have guards. I don't know. Maybe because of the war with the... I almost said gnomes. Maybe because of the war with goblins, that they have to have a... Actually, now that I think about it, how is that going along? I mean, we did lose a location to them. I don't remember what that location is. I don't remember where they are. Okay, let's do civilizations. Huh. We're at peace with the kobolds.
Huh.
Interesting. That's us, I believe. There's the humans, there's the kobolds, and there's the elves. Oh, you know what it might be? Goblins might not have, like, an actual, like, proper civilization. They're just a vile force of... No, that's fine. That is fine. Probably need more coffee. Kofi Kingston.
Air boom. It just sounds like a silent fart.
It does. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I knew more Spanish, I definitely would be like... Suddenly the stream's in Spanish. Then again, I say the same thing about German, because occasionally I've got some people over in Germany that watch my stream.
You say the same thing about every language.
Well, I mean it about every other language. Dear God. That was a yawn.
Yes, it was.
Talk. See? Floor. Oh shit. Although, I could... Except, of course, I have that designated as a meeting area. So I'd need to turn around and make a new meeting area. Yeah, I'll just do the floor. Uh, 9 hours. Let's see. I don't know, I might be streaming myself at the time.
That would be at 8 at night.
8 at night?
For us.
Russ?
So
No, I would.
You're done streaming.
Yeah, I'd be done streaming by then. Because I stream 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I would have been done for about an hour. Oh, looks like I need more coffee. That would be why. But yeah, for those of you who are curious, Dwarf Fortress is free to play. Well, free to download and obviously free to play then. That is if you go on their site. The Steam version, because reasons, will not be free. But there will be a Steam version at some point in some time in the future.
Let's just support more development for the game.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, because reasons, they had to do the Steam version isn't free. I mean, okay, as much as I'm sitting there saying I would love to have a Steam version, I'd love to be able to, like, Steam Workshop and all that stuff, but at the same time, the reason behind why they had to do the Steam stuff, it's depressing. Fairly depressing. Like, they had to do the Steam... I'm gonna wait until that's actually done. That is this task. Once once this is done, then I'll fill this in with floor.
Talking about what they get totally distracted. Talk about another.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it was medical things. Won't go into it any further because they didn't go into it any further. But medical things are why they had to release a Steam version, release an itch.io version, and have it cost money. They didn't want to. They didn't want it to cost money. And from like that statement right there, it kind of tells me eventually releasing on Steam was the inevitable. It was in the plan. More than likely. No, it will not be free. The Steam version will not be free. Unless they change, unless from the original announcement they said that they are going to be charging for the Steam version and the itch.io version. On the itch.io version it says it's going to be about $20, but unless things have changed, the Steam version will not be free. You'll have to ask Kitfox Games about that, because they're the ones that are in charge of the Steam release. Oh, migrants! But yeah, they have to charge because medical things. Oh. The fuck? Are you sneezing? That's sneezing.
Ow.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, the Steam version is... Hold up, let me actually just pull up the Steam. Shit, I forgot. I'm not signed in. Alright, let me pull that over there. I mean, I gotta sign in later anyway because of the Civilization 4. Now to wait 5 hours for Steam to realize I've logged in. Bleh. They have fixed the interface for the Steam version. In fact, they're going so far, and like the Steam version is going to have graphics, like actual proper graphics, slightly improved interface, and music. Better music.
And they're gonna have it so you can play the ASCII version too.
Yeah, there'll be an option where you can play the ASCII version. Come on. Come on, Steam. Wake up. Wake the fuck up, Steam.
See, that's why I make sure to bring up Steam at least once a day.
Oh my god.
And you're an idiot.
It's available finally.
Bloodstained.
Time is relative.
Yep.
Bleh.
Dwarf.
Yeah, might as well just show this. Boop. Graphics. Oh, time is subjective. That's what it says. Not time is relative. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Yep, and right there. This is the supposedly improved interface.
Yeah, it might change at release.
Yeah, I might change at release.
Who knows?
Yep. Magma Forge. Magma. Oh. Planned release date. Time is subjective. We don't know. It'll release when it's released. I forgot about that. Yes,
what?
We have a Steam news section. I'd say balancing issues is the worst thing in the game.
What balancing?
The fact that if you play the game for more than 5 minutes, it lags to like a complete and utter halt. Those balancing issues. Granted,
like
right?
I said, what balancing?
True. Like, I don't mind this interface. In fact, I actually like the minimalistic interface. Plus, of course, there's the fact that, boop, now there's no interface. Except, of course, when you do shit like that. Then it's forced. Ugh. Yeah, we don't really actually... Okay, we do have a relative time frame of when it will happen. From the initial announcement, Toady1 sat there and said that how it's gonna go is they're gonna do the villains update, and then they're gonna do the Steam update that is putting it on Steam, and then whatever after that. Maybe they'll do the economy. Maybe they'll finally fix the economy. Maybe they'll add magic. Actually, I think they're adding magic with the villains update. I don't remember.
Or maybe they'll let you pet the dog.
Maybe they'll let you pet the dog. But yeah, the main thing is like, so we've got the next big update, which is the villains update, and then after that is the villains update, and after that, after the villains update is the villains update. After the villains update is the Steam release. So however long that takes. So like, say we've got the villains update, and then that essentially starts the countdown timer to Steam, the Steam release.
Yes.
I don't know how long it's gonna take. It could take 10 months. It could take 10 years. No, knowing Dwarf Fortress, it's probably not going to be until at like late 2020 that we get a release date. Not get the game on Steam, but a release date. And thank you for the follow.
Yes.
That literally just happened. So all I gotta do is wait for Streamlabs to notice that it happened. If it will. There it goes.
That's funny.
Yep. Sir, Kare has just followed. Aw, you didn't make it into the basket.
Damn.
So then there's about a 1 minute delay for you, I think.
Possibly.
Because I got the announcement at 11:51. I said it at 11:51, and 11:52 you thanked me. Or you welcomed me. You're welcome. Whatever. Ugh. Yeah. No. Since I am live right now, anyway, I think I am in fact actually going to update the chat command finally with the new schedule. No, shut up. God damn it, no. Stop sending me to the freaking dashboard when I say no. Fucking hell.
I send you
Commands.
anyway.
Current stream schedule is follows. Monday. Cosmos at 4 p.m. EST. Legends. Tuesday is Dwarf Fortress. Wednesday is games. Thursday is games. Friday is Alright, so this is the command for the stream schedule. And of course, that's the stream schedule. I wonder if that's welcome back. More like I don't have Civ 6. I have Civ 4, don't have Civ 6. Plus, I'm not sure there's a mod for Civ 6 that's like Caveman to Cosmos. It's the main thing. Like, don't get me wrong, I will eventually get Civ 6 and purchase and stream it, but Caveman to Cosmos is the main thing. Shit. Doop, doop, doop. Just pop that back up to there. Yeah. Alrighty. Chat, because some people don't pay attention to the chat. Alrighty.
Yes.
Oh shit.
That game.
Stone Earth. Yes, I'm well aware of Stone Earth.
Stone Earth.
Is it Hearth or Hearth?
Stone Hearth. It's a city building game.
Yeah, I know. Shit, that one's full. I think I have one over here. Yes.
It's on Steam.
Yes, it is on Steam. Boop, boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, probably can't, but yeah, I can. Not yet. Woo! Let me actually. Oh, excuse me. Alright, fine. Alright. There.
What are you doing?
I was trying to move it over to the other screen. Yeah, no, I'm well aware that it is a city building game. I'm well aware of this. I should be right back with more coffee.
Okay.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, one of those has been declared an office. Alright, so the manager has that office. Nobody, that's not an office. That's not an office. Alright. Those are just rooms. Oh dear. Oh. Hey!
What?
Cancelled because of troglodyte.
Troglodyte.
Oh, that's why. They killed it right away. Space Fox? Space Fox. Ugh. Pink metal? What is this pink metal? Oh, it's the mithril.
Pink metal.
Eh. 10 out of 10. I do find it a little funny. One of the things that, with Dwarf Fortress, one of the things that people find controversial is what graphics pack are you using? What tile set do you use? there are some people who are excruciatingly religious about the tile sets.
Yeah.
It's like I understand like the meme thing of oh, you don't use the ASCII graphics. Like the meme thing of like, oh, you use a graphics pack. I understand that meme thing, but like that meme spawned from people who actually believe that. Those kinds of things. It's amusing, but slightly depressing at the same time. Like me personally, I do like using Space Fox, but me personally, I prefer either. Yeah, that's true. Using the mouse is also the controversial thing. But
Wait, you can use the mouse?
there's limited functionality. Like for instance, you can paint this. You can use the mouse for that.
It's like a helpful selection tool.
Yeah. There's
If you don't want to sit there and spam buttons.
Yeah, there's like I said, there's limited functionality.
They'll probably make it better as time goes on.
I heard. I don't remember if like this was confirmed or not, but I heard that the keyboard, like actual proper keyboard mouse support, is going to be a part of the Steam version. Ooh. Heard, not confirmed. Heard. So that part is like in the rumors and heresy group of news. Much like all of ANN. No, I want build. C4. Can't believe I used all of the conglomerate. It's like at the start of this fort, I had like almost 1,000 pieces of conglomerate. I've used it all. Granted, I did like poof a couple of hundred pieces of it because it was starting to cause lag. I hope I did floor. Talk. Yeah, I did floor. Talk. Floor.
Running away. Hey, an Animantoys.
Yeah, you are. Of course you are.
Well, I got bored of waiting for the Borderlands 2 DLC to download.
Huh.
But I just ran across an Adamantoise. But he's not as big and beefy as the Adamantoise.
Yep.
Nothing will be as big and beefy as that.
Nope. Unless, of course, you're talking Monster Hunter, then you're fucking nuts.
Who would want to face Adamantoise in Monster Hunter?
Which also reminds me, tomorrow's stream is going to be more Final Fantasy 14.
Ooh.
Why? Because I want to fucking play Final Fantasy 14. I want to get my character to level 50 so that I can fucking get the fucking Dark Knight. Fuck. Yes, the swearing was absolutely necessary. You know what? Screw it. I rarely do this, but if people are sitting there visiting... Hold on. Let me... Aw. The friendly dwarf left. Boo. Holy shit, that's a lot of rape. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Quoth this raven, nevermore. And that raven, 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 and that raven. And a falcon.
And that raven, and that raven, and that raven, and that falcon.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go one step further. Have I cleared that out yet? No, I have not. Alright, so D, H... No, T. E. Ooh. That is a big chunk. And I will be clearing it out and then channeling it so that I can place on the surface a big, giant, fuck-off tavern.
We'll have a full liquor bar.
That's all that will be sold there.
So it's gonna have a full liquor bar.
Literally, since that's all dwarves drink.
God damn, come on. There we go. The controller derped again.
Haha. Ugh. I wonder how long that would take. So, what I'm going to be doing with the, in like Final Fantasy XIV, that 4th inventory tab, I'm just going to be filling it completely with cut boards. Just full stacks of cut boards. I don't know how long it's going to take me to complete that task. Probably a few months. Unless I sit there and just like... For like a couple of days, no sleep couple of kind of days. And just sit there and go, cut, 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 chop, 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 blah, 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 blah. Do that for a couple of days. Actually, speaking of that, so 2 major announcements. One is an old announcement that I'm repeating, and the other one's a new announcement. So, as I announced like a couple of weeks ago initially, I think it was, when I hit 100 followers and 10 subscribers. This is just strictly on Twitch, not YouTube, not counting YouTube. But when I hit 100 followers, yes, put an innkeeper to drown the dwarves. But yeah, when I hit 100 followers and 10 subscribers, I will stream me attempting to break the marathon record, world record, for a single session of Minecraft. I don't know if like I'm gonna do it like in a legitimate manner where I'm just playing just like vanilla Minecraft and I'm sitting there for at least 36 hours, because according to last time I checked, the current record for marathon run of Minecraft is just under 36 hours. I think it was like 35 hours and 40 minutes. So when I hit the 100 followers and 10 subscribers, that's when I'll turn around and stream that.
There we go. Here's the record. Come on.
And
Load up the page, damn it. The record was set on the 2nd of June, 2016. It was 35 hours, 40 minutes, and 2 seconds.
so yeah, again, 36 hours. If I do it for like just 36 hours, that'll be fine. But again, I don't know if, and the main thing about that is I don't know if it has to be vanilla Minecraft or if I can sit there and say, well, I'm using a mod pack. I don't know. I'm probably gonna
play Minecraft.
Right. Right, but again, sometimes they like have like little hidden stipulations about it, and it's like there can't be any mods, there can't be any like blah blah blah. It has to be like just straight vanilla, whatever. If that's the case, then that's what I'll do. But that is if I sit there and like, okay, I'm legitimately trying to do this. On the other hand, I could turn around and say, instead of trying to break the record, I could turn around and say, let's see how long I can go, just period. If I break the record, I break the record. And if I do that, I might just turn around and say, fuck it, I'm playing a mod pack as well. I might do that, I don't know. But that's the old announcement. The new announcement is when I hit 200 followers and 20 subscribers, I will turn around and do a 48-hour stream of Final Fantasy 14.
That was your cat.
Yep. Yeah, just 48 hours, period. Don't care if it's like world record or anything like that. Nope. I'm just streaming 48 hours of Final Fantasy 14 when I hit 200 followers and 20 subscribers. And I'm going to do like little event kind of things every time it, like, in following that pattern up until 500. Once I hit so it's going to be so essentially what it is 100 followers, 10 subscribers. 200 followers, 20 subscribers. 300 followers, 30 subscribers. 400 followers, 40 subscribers. 500 followers, 50 subscribers. And then once it hits that point, the next like special event will be 1,000 followers, 100 subscribers. And who knows, maybe at that point, because like right now, as you can see, I'm at 97 followers and, well, actually 0 subscribers, but one person had subscribed for 1 month. They didn't renew, which is a little sad, but oh well. Anyway, the point is, I'm at 100, like, I'm almost at 100 followers. I've still got, and I don't know. Maybe the 1 to 100 ratio is wrong. Maybe I should be doing 1,000 followers and 10 subscribers. Maybe that's the ratio of subscribers to followers. I don't know, but actually it would be 1 to 10 because it's 10 subscribers to 100 followers. So it would be 1 to 10. That's the ratio I'm doing. Whether it's supposed to be 1 to 100 or 1 to 1,000 or 1 to 50, whatever it's supposed to be, whatever. Main point is, that's the ratio I'm doing for events. Will I ever hit 100 like actual proper subscribers? Not just followers, but subscribers? Probably not. I don't know. Only time will tell. And that's the ingenious part of doing this. You don't actually know. And like, for all of you people who are like sitting there saying, well, I want to be a streamer, but I don't know how long it'll take for me to start making money. I've been doing this for thereabouts 1 year now. The amount of money I have made doing this is like $7. And I've been doing it for a year. I don't know. Tomorrow I could stream Final Fantasy 14 and like, here's the thing. I could hit big. Tomorrow I could stream whatever game and miracle happens and I've hit it big. I could trickle up and it take 10 years. It could take 10 weeks from now. It could take any amount of money. Well, not money, but any amount of time. And that's the big thing that a lot of people don't understand. Like, you can sit there and say, I'm going to be a streamer. Or I'm going to be a YouTuber. Following in the footsteps of people like Yogscast, PewDiePie, Markiplier, whatever. But the thing you need to understand, if you're just starting out, you're not going to see anything. No matter what you do, you could sit there and say, well, but I paid a little bit of money for, to have ads being displayed. It doesn't matter. For one, most people just skip the ads and don't care about the ads. But the point being, the only deciding factor is time. If you put the effort in, time will reward you. Doesn't matter how much money you throw at your computer, at your setup. You could have a professional Hollywood level setup. But if you don't invest time as well as the money, you're still gonna get nowhere. And of course, and this is one of the major problems, and not understanding that part right there, that it's not money but time that makes channels grow. That part right there is why a lot of like the newer gaming channels die. Because they don't understand, especially the Let's Player channels. Because they they think, oh, well, Markiplier hit it big because of just one video. So if I just do one video, then I'll hit it big too and I'll be set for life. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to actually invest time. You see all the, in fact, you see a lot of the bigger YouTubers sit there and say, oh yeah, I invested a couple of thousand into this and then I got 2 million back. No. It doesn't work that way. They may say it works that way, but it works that way for them because their names are already known. Your name, my name, is not. So in order to get to that point where I can sit there and say I tossed 500 at this, I tossed $500 at this little video event thing that I did, and in return from that, I got 500 million. In order for me to reach that point, my name has to be known. And that's one of the main things that the newer people who are just getting to it don't understand. And it's a little sad that they don't. So if you're thinking of starting with streaming, starting into like making a streaming channel or a YouTube channel in general, just know with how the market works now, time and effort. So long as you put time and effort, eventually you will be rewarded. It may take a few years. It hasn't happened yet for me. But eventually it will. So long as you do not give up. Channels only die when the person behind them... Gaming channels only die when the person making the videos, doing the streams, gives up. Yes, they may not have any viewers, but so long as they're still doing the videos, so long as they're still doing the streams, their channel won't die. And that's the main thing that a lot of people do not understand. Whether because they don't want to, or for whatever other reason that there is. Mostly it's because they don't want to, which is sad. They sit there thinking, oh, well, obviously the market is rigged. Or something crazy like that. Here is what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to properly get rid of those troglodytes. Alright, so squad A, attack, list B. Oh, shit. C. Wait, hold up. Did I not? No, I didn't. V, C. Give order. Alright, looks like it's actually retreating. Running away. Coward. Yep, it ran away. Alright, see you soon. Next stream starts in about 3.5 hours. And it will be, as I said, well, as the bot said, it will be Civilization 4, Caveman to Cosmos. Crossing fingers, hoping it the save actually properly loads. No ammunition. There should be ammunition. Oh my god. Who made light steel bolts? Who made hard steel bolts? Ooh, compressed steel. Cool. Bye.
20%.
That's what your download is at?
Yep.
Dear God, that's taking forever.
Well, it is a 5 gig download.
Point. So I actually got annoyed at the troglodytes enough that I actually chased them out of the fort.
What?
I chased the troglodytes away. Oh shit. Do I not have the hospital? Misa thinks that there's no hospital. Oops. Ugh. Alright, well. Let's dig us out a hospital. Little mini temporary hospital. Oh. Huh. Oh. Think I'm scattered. Yeah, not gonna progress. What were those updates? Surviving Mars Workshop, Stellaris Workshop, Factorio, and Dota. I just enjoy how obnoxiously powerful you can get in the Paradox Interactive games.
Yeah.
Specifically Stellaris. Remember on stream when I finally got powerful enough to take on the Fallen Empires?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, well, shit, now what? Ugh. If I chose a smaller galaxy size, I probably would have been able to do that save all the way up until Endgame Crises came along. Ooh, that would be scary. I just pictured that. Imagine if by the time the Endgame Crises came along, I was even more powerful than them. Imagine if that happened. Like Endgame Crisis, and then it's like, bitch, like, get back to your dark recesses of the universe. Back, I say to you. Back. Oh my god. Well, fuck. Winter.
You can die.
I just love that little joke that we do. Winter is coming. I blame Crow. Ugh. No one was ready for Volume 3. No one. So much fucking shit happened that volume. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, and okay, so one of the things about Final Fantasy XIV, when the initial announcement happened that Heaven's Sword was going to be free to purchase for a while, a lot of people were pissed that Steam users couldn't get Heaven's Sword for free. I mean, like, okay, for one. Oh, look, a Vile Force of Darkness. Okay, but before dealing with that, for one, technically we are getting Heaven's Sword for free because all you have to do is purchase Stormblood, and you get Heaven's Sword as well with that packaged. So technically we're getting Heaven's Sword for free. And, like, they're doing the same thing with the Shadowbringers. If you don't have the other two DLC, you get them when you purchase Shadowbringers. I like that they're doing that. But the main thing is, the people who are sitting there complaining about how Steam users weren't getting Heaven's Sword for free, the thing that those people aren't understanding is the Mog Station, which is initially the only way that you could get Heaven's Sword for free, up until like the Steam stuff came out. The thing that they didn't understand is Mog Station is run by Square Enix themselves, so they don't have to sit there and approach someone else and sit there and say, okay, we want to do this little promotion thing and like blah 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 blah, etc., etc. We need the keys for blah 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 blah, and that's the big thing that they don't understand. Obviously, it's going to be free on Mog Station first because Square Enix runs that.
Yeah.
But with Steam, they had to sit there and discuss and get the keys from Valve. So that's going to be delayed. Maybe by a couple of days, maybe by a couple of weeks. It depends upon how long it takes Valve to set up the keys. Because Valve is in charge of all of that. Yes, it's Square Enix's game, but Valve is the one who is in charge of setting up the keys. So you're sitting there saying that the Steam version is abandoned, that Square Enix doesn't give any support to the Steam version, and blah 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 blah. The thing those people don't understand is it takes time for Valve to set up the keys and send them to Square Enix. So whenever you sit there and see a developer say, like on a developer stream where they're talking about a game, whenever you sit there and say, and by the way, we're going to be giving away keys, especially if it's like Steam keys, the thing that you don't understand is they talked to Steam, they talked to Valve about that probably weeks before they gave away the keys. They can't just sit there, pull like 5,000 Steam keys out of their ass and just give them away. It doesn't work that way. Valve has to sit there and register the keys as valid first. They have to generate the key, register that key as valid, and then send it out to the developer. And they have to do that for 5,000, 50,000, a million, whatever, however many people they're predicting are going to purchase the game or whatever. They have to do that each and every time. So it takes time for...
On the thing with giving it the Heavensward, all they need to do is change the Heavensward price in the shop to 0.
Right, exactly. All that. Well, except
or they changed the base game purchase to be a package purchase with Heavensward.
Right. They could have done that, but if we're talking like just on Steam, you can no longer purchase just strictly Heavensward on Steam. It's no longer available for purchase. Doesn't even show up in the store. The reason is because, like I said, it's packaged automatically with Stormblood. And I'm predicting a few weeks after Shadowbringers release,
or even on release,
the same thing is going to happen to Stormblood. Because Stormblood and Heavensward are packaged automatically with Shadowbringers, there's no reason for you to sit there, spend $40 on Heavensward, spend $40 on Stormblood, and then spend another $40 on Shadowbringers. Just purchase Shadowbringers, and you get all of the DLC. Personally, I consider that a smart business decision. I don't know if that's done on Steam's end or if it's done on Square Enix's end. If it's done on Steam's end, that is, if it's done on Valve's end, obviously it has to be with permission from Square Enix, because they can't. And that is one of the main things that, other than the whole Epic Store versus Steam, that is one of the main sources of flack that Epic Games actually got because of the Epic Store. They were discounting a bunch of games without the approval of the developers.
Yeah, Epic really screwed up with that.
They screwed up with that. The Epic Game exclusive, that's not them screwing up. That's them trying to build up their store.
And it's up, and again, it's up to the developers and publishers what store they sell on.
Yeah, exactly. And so the idea
bombing on Steam, the people's review bombing on Steam isn't going to do anything to help. It's just going to make them question even putting any more games on Steam.
Exactly.
And it might even make them take the games they have on Steam off.
Exactly. And not just that, but the whole...
It just shows how childish you people are.
Yeah, exactly. And not just that, but the whole conspiracy theory, that Epic Games is forcing these developers into signing exclusivity.
That stupid thing.
Contracts. It's like, no, that doesn't exist. Epic Games... Granted, yes, Epic Games can say, no, we are not selling your product. But they can't say, no, we're not selling your product because it's available at other stores.
No.
They don't have the power to say that. They can say, you're, like,
they just be like, hey, we don't want to sell your game on our store. Good. They can just leave it right there. They can't just give the reason of... there's no law against it that they can't sell a game just because it's unavailable. It's available on another platform. They can do that, deny a game, and say that it's because it's on another platform. But there's nothing they can do. Yeah, it's wrong, but there's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing that they can do. And the very idea that that the rumor going around that Epic Games is threatening developers.
No.
That's
illegal right there.
Yeah, for one, that's illegal. For another, there's no actual evidence. And sitting there saying, oh, but developers are shifting to Epic Games exclusives. That's not evidence.
Shifting to Epic because Epic's giving a better deal.
Yeah, Epic is giving a better deal.
They're not being blackmailed and threatened.
Yeah.
Anyone who says that they need their head examined.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Maybe more than a little, but that's my personal opinion.
I'm surprised that developers went back to Epic after that debacle where they were selling their games for sale without even asking the developer.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them were really pissed off by that.
Yeah. I'm sure what probably happened is behind the scenes some settlement happened. Which is how such things are supposed to happen. Like, if there's a loss...
I have no idea what you're saying. You're breaking up half the time again.
Yeah, you're breaking up a little bit, too. Alright, let's...
Kind of sounds like one of those people, like, telling a story and then they just stop and then start from a different point in the story.
Yep.
In actuality, Epic Games could be like, oh, you have your game on another store? No, we're not going to sell it. And nothing can be done about it. Because there's no law preventing that.
Right.
In fact, it might be like out of courtesy of Epic doing it so that the platform doesn't lose money.
Yeah. It's especially if it's like especially if it's like a smaller unknown platform.
Yeah, like Origin.
Yeah, like Origin. That platform might need that attention. Like, for instance, and one of the things that it just annoys me that people are saying that that Epic.
I just get annoyed when people are like, I don't like Epic because it's Epic.
Yeah, that's.
And me, I'm just like, what?
That's just stupid. But the whole idea that the concept that Epic Games doing the Epic Games exclusives is a shit thing for them to do and isn't them creating competition for Steam. It's like, are you people fucking morons? Steam did the same fucking thing.
Yeah, that's why for the longest time Steam was only online. Was the only game store on computers.
Exactly. Like if you sit there and look, before Steam came around, people had to go to stores and purchase physical copies.
Yep.
And then Steam comes along. Some people are still purchasing the physical copies, but then suddenly Steam is like, nope. You can only purchase this on Steam. And only on Steam. But, you know, that's fine because it's Steam. Nobody else can do that. Only Steam is allowed to do that.
Exactly.
Which is stupid.
People got pampered so much by having all their games in a single place.
Right, exactly. Would I like it if every game was available, every game under the sun was available on Steam? Yes, I would like that. It would make things convenient. But that's not how reality works.
Exactly.
Is it sad? Yes. But we don't live in a perfect world. As much as people would love to fantasize that the world is perfect, it's not. Yes, I'm gonna kill the outpost liaison. That's a very smart idea. Alright, so I'm gonna go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Kill goblins. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and survive this siege and then end the stream.
Don't forget to call Goblin Slayer.
I wonder where the goblins are. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, my lord. Ew, that's a lot of goblins. Hopefully my people are trained up enough.
Just Goblin Slayer. Heavy breathing.
Yep. Heavy. Oh, dear lord.
What'd you do now?
That is a lot of goblins.
It's a lot of blood.
That's not blood.
The red stuff trailing behind the bodies.
Yeah, that's not blood. That's the leaves. Red
Why
leaves.
are the leaves the same color as the blood?
Red leaves.
Why are the leaves the same color as the blood?
Alder. Apple. Plum.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, I know. Let's see, we've got apricot leaves, peach leaves, more peach leaves, chestnut leaves. Boring. Can they even get over here? Huh. I don't think the goblins can swim. Interesting. That'll be funny if they just leave because they can't swim. Because this entire section that they are in is separated from the fort because of the river.
Wow.
So it looks like they have to go.
They can't swim.
Yeah, the dwarves can't swim either. So it looks. Yeah, they're going over. They're going over to the edge of the map and doing that. So technically, all I would have to do is wall that up.
Okay.
And boom. No more siege. Except, of course, they might have archers. But that can be dealt with by archers.
I'm gonna make some lunch.
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Hopefully we survive the siege. Hopefully my soldiers are trained up enough. Yeah, that's very interesting. I might need to yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Set up a bridge. Seal that off. Or wall that off. Ended a mandate. Huh. They still need a dining room, though. I'm probably going to lose 1 or 2 dwarves. If not the whole fort. Let's see exactly what they've brought. It looks like it's just a bunch of goblins. Which should, quote-unquote, should be easy to deal with. There's 1 dwarf, there's another dwarf. And there's the other. There's 2 more dwarves. There's 3 more dwarves. Oh, that's a dwarf with a baby. Shit. There's more dwarves. Alright, here's the first clash. Let's see if they survive. I don't think they have armor, so... My dwarves, that is. Oh, shit. Yeah. The fact that they don't have armor is probably gonna kill them. I lost 2 dwarves, and they lost, Alright, so 44. That goes down. I'll be happy. Alright, let's quickly go. Military. You know what? Let's do it even further. Create squad. Metal armor. You. 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 Alright, so that is a total of 20 dwarves that are in the military. B. T. And now S. B. TAC from list. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, once again. So now they're gonna go ahead and join. Yeah. It's because of the archers. I'm thinking it's because of the archers. So like if I had a full squad of marksmen. Oh, looks like they might have lost. Yeah, they lost one person. We've lost 3. I haven't lost Cosme yet. And they've still only lost 1. Yeah. I figured that's what was gonna happen. Wait a minute. Beat criminal. Interesting take on the matter. Yeah, the problem is that it's pretty much one-on-one. It's one on a bunch, actually. Hold up, is that? I think that might be, yeah, that is. Alright, say goodbye to your dwarf, Cosmo. Yep, there it goes. They're still at 42. Oh no. They've lost 2 people now. Alright, 2 dwarves are going to be arriving at once. Hopefully there's 5, long enough to kill 1 or 2 goblins. Probably none. Because we're talking a big group of goblins. Oh no, looks like they did in fact actually kill 2 goblins. Yeah, I know it's dangerous. There's a reason it's dangerous. It's because of the goblins. I want squad. No, I want M. Boom. Boom. Oh dear, nearly that entire squad is gone. Alright, so boom, 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 boom. I don't mind these fights. I don't mind the fact that they take quite a lot of my dwarfs, generally. I don't mind it. Mostly because a big part of the thing Alright, we're slowly whittling away at their numbers. Hopefully, our numbers is high enough that we win. Yeah, I might have no choice. I might need to cheesemaker. That depends. Hello. Oh, this siege is going on for a while. Oh, by the way, your dwarf died. Your dwarf died valiantly.
Why does my dwarf always die in battle? Can't they survive battle in old age? What are they? Viking?
Who knows? But I think one time your dwarf survived to the FPS death of the fort. I think. If I'm remembering correctly, that is. Alright, let's see. Oh my god, look at that list of dead. So many dead dwarves. And only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead goblins.
I don't think you are prepared.
No, we weren't. But it's only a matter of time. Still 5. Hopefully we're able to break the siege. Oh my god. Oh, we're starting to get some more goblins.
Alright.
Yeah, only one more goblin, but still. Eventually we're gonna whittle them down enough that they will in fact actually retreat. Hopefully that happens after. Hopefully that happens before we run out of dwarves.
Whoops.
54 dead. That's including the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins.
Ooh, 6 goblins.
Yep.
Like how one's just missing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. He's been found dead now. Yep.
Oh,
We weren't ready.
no, you weren't. Oh my god, look at all that blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Excuse me, did that dwarf just cross the river?
Yes.
Oh, he crossed a shallow point.
Yeah.
He forded.
Oh,
He
nope.
fjorded.
Nope, I think we're lost.
Play make-believe.
Yeah.
I still laugh. Oh, that's a status.
Oh, for the children?
Play make-believe.
Yeah, I think we're lost. We're down to 37 dwarves. 1, 2,
And how
3,
many
4,
goblins are
5, 6,
still there?
7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Damn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
You're fucked.
Probably. Although, you never know.
You never know. One dwarf might go berserk and just kill everything.
Yeah.
Then come back covered in blood.
If they do, I will name them God. Just God. But, yes.
Comes back covered in blood, missing an arm and a leg.
Yeah, slowly but surely, we're whittling them down. Hopefully we have enough reserves.
How far is it? Oh, 29%.
Yay! Now it's 29. Oh dear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's
Well, that's
8.
a funny thing to say.
What?
Tonight, we shall poach the poacher.
Alrighty.
That's almost as good as the parody comic for Goblin Slayer. I am to goblins what they are to humans. See, kidnap and rape them? I can neither confirm nor deny that. God damn it, Orc Bulg.
Yeah.
still laugh at the dwarf name for him. Beard cutter.
Sure.
Just love how they just gave up trying to correct them.
Well, I am officially fucked.
Called it.
Unless we can break the siege, this fort is lost.
And the odds of that happening are...
Who knows? They're pretty slim, though. There are officially more goblins. Let me see. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yep. 26, 27. There are officially more goblins here than dwarves. That is despicable. Sad. We died. We lost this fort to goblins. Goblins.
Well, you're the one who initiated the attack.
They're the ones who came here. They were going to attack regardless.
How do you know that?
Vile force of darkness. They're here for this fort.
Maybe they're there for all of the wood.
Maybe. Who knows?
There's someone named Pokemon Cards.
Alrighty.
Big boy tank the damage.
I give up. That name, just like, alright.
And they are a scholar. Big boy tank the damage and they're a scholar.
Sure. Alright. Sorry, Mr. Mayor.
Non sequitur. Oh, excuse me.
We were unprepared.
Salted. What does that say? I gotta get closer to this guy, see what their name says. Salted Spoon.
Sure.
Worldwide Wimpy.
Alright. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Alright. Succumb to the invasion. Ugh.
I forgot that Dark Knight starts you at level 30 anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah, hilariously, when you get to level 50 and choose Dark Knight, it sends you back to level 30.
Yep.
Hilariously.
Yep. Your strength has been broken.
The damage. And he's a mage class.
Sure. Alright, so with that, I am going to be ending the stream. So,
Ending the stream with the death of your fort.
Yup. So, I'm going to be disconnecting from the Discord call. And with that, thank you all for watching. Don't forget, if you're watching this live on Twitch, don't forget to follow to be notified of next time If you're watching this live on Twitch, do not forget to leave a like. No. If you watch this live on Twitch, do not forget to follow to be notified of next time I go live. As well, if you are watching this after the fact over on YouTube, do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content, and hit that bell icon to be notified of next time I upload a video, and I shall see you all next time. And remember, Hail Sithis.